Good evening, football critics. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Nhlanhla Nhlakuzini, and I'm joined by my co-host Nkonzo Buthelezi. Guys. As you can see by the title of this video, today we're basically gonna be speaking about Bafana Bafana in general. Like from the start of Irene Hugo Bruce. All the way up to now. I mean, there's talks of a new coach. Obviously, we know Uti Hugo Bruce is leaving. Talks of a new coach. Pito Tio apparently is leading the race. Yeah, man. We're gonna start all the way back from Hugo Bruce. I mean, in my opinion, I think Ageko is South African, like South African football fan, that can deny the work that Hugo Bruce has done. I think Hugo Bruce has taken us from a state where Tina as South African fans we lost their connection with Bafana Bafana. Like whenever we were to speak about Bafana Bafana, it was always that thing of Wuti, man, Bafana Bafana, they're not gonna do anything anyway. Bazodliwa vele. Yeah, but to a point where now we're believing, yeah, but we're playing a World Cup, we have expectations. It took us from a place where there were no expectations for Bafana Bafana at all to a place where now we have expectations. Yes, Umadala had his downs, yeah, but personally, at times, Maya Kuluma with me, I feel like he did a little bit too much. Ube khuluma izinto bengamele necessarily ngabe uyazikhuluma. It's not his place to speak lezo zinto lezo. But yeah, he has done an incredible job taking Bafana Bafana to where we are believing now ukuthi there is a bright future for Bafana Bafana. Yeah, but we believe masidlala for Bafana Bafana ukuthi Bafana Bafana can turn up. Yes, at times we were disappointed the way they play, the way Asetangai scheme, but at least when we enter a game, like Masodlala game, there's that belief ukuthi we can turn up, we can do something. Yeah, well, so I think it's done an incredible job. I think now we can look forward to the future. I don't know nje ukuthi ucabangani ngesponsor ka Hugo Bruce kulo 5 years lo awuhlalile.
Yeah, I mean, as we all know, he come on South Africa, and no one believes in him, honestly, because based on a profile, like he was having a good profile, taking into consideration that before he was at Cameroon, he coached Cameroon, he won AFCON with Cameroon, if I'm not mistaken. But again, it was based on how he present himself on the media, how he talk, how he wanted to change everything, because Hugo Bruce usenze sibone iBafana Bafana ngenye indlela, like that guy uyena umuntu owenze wafika la safocusa more we-youth kuma youngsters, and we're starting to believe kuma youngsters, because like he wanted the youngsters, honestly, like ubefuna intwana ezincane, just as we all know, thina bese expect me babo Andile Jali, all those players as besibazi ukuthi by that time they were good, but he just come and change everything. It's honestly just come and change everything. The way we like how the team was operates back then he wanted to change, and like I can say it's worked for him. It's worked for him. If you can look the progress he have done on that team, like he has done exceptionally well. You cannot take that away from him. He has done exceptionally well. The team has performed. The team has improved. We expect more from the team. I think honestly I can say Hugo Bruce is that guy, or like that's helped Bafana Bafana to gain its respect. You understand? Because honestly, bese singasa respect something. It's like bese joke, honestly. Bese joke. It's him being a performer that's good, but he come just believe on these players, make these players to believe. He focus on the youngsters, and also, yeah, I also feel like also with it has to do with also with the mentality, because one thing for sure in Ibugile is this guy who just take the mentality as a priority from his players. That's the reason why maybe we ask ourselves why Aboloch they are not on the squad. So to do with mentality, we know ama cases ga launch, ama scandals ga launch and stuff. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to say. That guy he made us with his boogie baller on a different way, not just only talent, but the main name is the mentality, the character. That's why you can see Abom Kwena was one of the key players from his team. Kwena is a very professional athlete. He's a very professional. Like nothing, I think is why Kandal Ngomkwena, like he acts as a professional. So I think yeah, it's Hugo Bros. He has not confirmed yet that he's leaving, but yeah, high possibility that he can leave the Bafana because they ask him a question that's is he leaving or not? And they are Guti, he cannot take the decision while he's disappointed. You understand? But yeah, also it's hard decision as time goes. But yeah, I believe now we are ready for a new chapter as a national team, and yeah, looking forward to have a continuity on the team. You understand? Having a continuity because we cannot want it to start from scratch again because we have a team. It's a balanced team. We have the talent, the talented team, talented players. So the only thing we want from now is the continuity.
Yeah, true. Yazi, another thing, point I wanted to raise with Hugo Bruce is that what I liked Ngaye, Uguti, he chose team cohesion over just a profile a player. Like what I mean is, before Hugo Bruce, we had many of our players who are being picked, who are being selected. Mount Yabuga, it was players who are playing overseas. They were being picked because they play overseas. Yabo. Nakona Mount Yabuga, those teams that abawadlalela overseas are not even big teams, are not even teams that are challenging, are not even teams that are better than our big teams like South Africa, in my opinion. Yabo. So Hugo Bruce wayibona lento le ukuthi no, this thing ayikho right, yabo. And mama sesebefika lama player la, there's no team cohesion, ayikho leyo fight, leyo hunger of ukuthi nathi we wanna be challenging, we wanna go to places, we wanna challenge amanye ama-team, yabo. So he was like, you know what, I'm gonna stick to local football. I'm gonna pick the local best players here in South Africa, yabo, and make a team out of that, yabo, and make a bond with these players and challenge with these players, yabo. And he stuck to that all the way up until now. And I mean, at some stage you had player Mamelodi Sundowns carrying the team, yabo, bahamba usidlaleli AFCON le 2023 where they reached the semi-finals, yabo. And then Orlando Pirates, now they improved. You saw more former players were Orlando Pirates being in the national team. It was just local players. That's what I like, because local players playing for our national team, so it will paint a good image for our South African football, even to outsiders watching Bafana Bafana, yabo. They will see how these players they play here, yabo. That means with TPSL, there's something about TPSL, yabo. It's a positive image for us, yabo. And that I was so happy, Alok. I was so happy with le success le Bafana Bafana eyenzile over the past 5 years was through local football players. Ama-player adlala la locally. Yeah, well, that's what I'm most happy about. But yeah, man. Moving on, I want to speak about our players. Yeah, bo. Particularly the young players. I mean, we've seen Umbogazi. We've seen what he's been doing Gule World Cup. I mean, everyone is talking about him. Everyone, even overseas, they are talking about him. Kuna maklap amfunayo in Europe. Even Umfukeng naye. I mean, there's talks ukuthi he's going to Belgium now. Clear team, their Union Saints. I can't pronounce that name. I'm happy with our players are getting recognition. I'm really happy. I just hope ukuthi our players now will be playing for our team when they play overseas. I just want them to be playing for our team that are recognized, yabo, and be starters there, yabo. So that's bezokwazi ukuthi ba raise i-level yabo, yabo. Not just ukuthi you play for a team that's overseas that nobody knows about, yabo, just ukuthi nje udlala overseas. Yeah. I just wish now the next project of South African football is for our players to be playing in challenging overseas teams, not just overseas teams. I'm not sure if you understand my point. Yabo. So that is why ngifisa ukuthi Umbogazi when he goes there overseas, angathi angadlala in a competitive league, against competitive players, against competitive teams, in competitive competitions. Yabo. That's the next step engifuna our South African players to be at, because we have a player from other African countries. They are playing for big teams there. They are stars. Yabo. When is it our time for our South African players to be playing for those teams and be stars there and win a Champions League there and win a Premier League, a La Liga there? Yabo. So I don't know, Jam. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about our young players and now the project of our young players being able to showcase themselves in bigger environments in overseas football teams?
Yeah, I get you, Njayam. So I get your point. Yeah, so for me, yeah, it's a very good thing. It's a very good thing for South African football. It's a very good thing for themselves, for their career. Yeah, it's something that can help the national team. As you mentioned, Mbogazi was one of the outstanding player on that tournament, and I think he's the youngest player on that team, if I'm not mistaken, because he's only 20. And yeah, so he got, but he just have an outstanding tournament. Everyone ukhuluma ngaye. So I wish also, as you said, I wish also our players they can go there in Europe on one of the best team and compete there and gain that experience, can come back and help the national team, because trust me, on those kind of situation, the national team is of benefit a lot. Understand, is of benefit a lot. And the one thing for sure, if football actually it's dominated by Europeans, so we cannot run away from that. So we see abantu aba dominate ball, aba good in terms of football, it's Europeans. So yeah, it was good for Hugo Broos to take our local best players on the big teams like Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates, and also make it work. That's improve the standard of our league. But at the end of the day, we want our players to go and compete among the best, to go and compete on the big league, on UEFA Champions League and stuff. That experience will help us in more years to come. You understand? In terms of the experience, the understanding, the character, you understand? So, and also the high level of football, because on that side, the standards, it's a bit high actually. Yeah, it's high actually with compared to our league. But yeah, that's a good thing. I also wish that many players can get scouted, go and compete on a higher level, and also not just go there for money and stuff, but they must go there, fight for themselves, build their name, and also make sure that they are regular starters on their team. That can help them to to become one of the best players in Africa, and also to be one of the best even in Europe. Because another thing I feel like we are still lacking of that thing of having a player like, I think it's only one or two in 2 previous years I'm a player that like with Champions League. We want to see more than 10 players, you understand, more than 10 players big with Champions League. So I think that can help to 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 improve our South African football. Yeah.
Oh, I guess and there's one point I want to disagree with. When you said when you said the most talented people are Europeans. Yeah, I don't know, maybe mhlampe you meant ukuyibeka ngenye indlela ukuthi the biggest talent of football is playing in Europe, not necessarily ukuthi it's Europeans themselves. Yeah, well, because I feel like Africans and South Americans are also one of the most talented footballers. Yeah, but I can make a huge argument, a huge case ukuthi
No,
talent wise, just raw talent wise, we are either equal or even better than the Europeans. Yeah, but ukuthi Europe, they have their reputation, they have their resources, they have Imali, and they have their aura. Yeah, but they have massive clubs who hold that reputation and aura, which is why they are able to attract players from around the world. I'm a player, talented lomhlaba wonke, they want to play in Europe because of that reputation and those resources. Yeah, well, so that is why the best talent ends up there in Europe, and there's a high competition there because the best are playing there. Yeah, well,
yeah, exactly. My point was, as I said, like they dominate football. Like I'm trying to say that they are the one who, as you know, man, Premier League, La Liga, they are one of the best league in the world, and everyone, every player like has a dream to play on those kind of league like La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, and stuff. So not in talent wise, no, just that they have resources, and also like they have more power in football. You understand? It has to do with the resources, the economy, because like they have much better financial than any continent, than anyone else around the world. So that's what I was trying to say. But in terms of the talent, no, I believe when you talk about Brazil, they have like big talent. When you talk about the African again, Senegal, Nigeria, there is a talent there. But just that they are not one of the best on that space, because obviously Europe has like proper academy, structured football, like than anyone else. That's where like I feel like that's where Skale Konukbona like the structured football, the professionalism of structured football from the academy, the grassroots up until so that's why even you find one of the talented players, Brazilians, yeah, it's everyone's dream for a Brazilian player to go and to play on one of the best league in Europe. That's what I was trying to say. I think it makes sense, eh?
usikenzeka ukuthi uyahamba. Which coach do you want to take over, and why?
For me, Pito is one of the, I think he's an outstanding candidate from that list. I'm not sure, like we already made our own list, but I think Pitso, I think he's the right guy for the job. Obviously, like he's one of the successful coach in South Africa. He has achieved a lot. He's been there. He dominated the African football. He's been in Saudi Arabia. So I feel like now it's a time to get someone from South Africa to represent our national team, someone who understands the philosophy, who understands the culture of our football, and someone who have proven themselves, or who's proved themselves he can be the best candidate on that position. So for me, I think Pitso, he's the right guy. He's been there, and it's his time to try and fix whatever went wrong on his during his time with Bafana. But yeah, I think for me, Pitso Mosimane, he's the right guy based on his profile, based on what he has achieved, based on his experience. You understand? And also, yeah, man, everyone respects Pitso, and I would like if SAFA can appoint someone who's an African, who's in South African, not just an African, South African. You understand? I think now we need to have that pride to believe on our coaches and invest more on our coaches, because we have good coaches. We have good coaches. You understand? So I think Pitso is the right guy for that job. Is the right guy for this position.
All right, Mina, I'm undecided between two candidates. I understand. Pitso is one of them. Like for the reasons Washilo, yabo, all the reasons that you've said, and one thing I want to add, Pitso, he lets players express themselves. He lets them dance, yabo. Kwazi washo nalonto le on the AFCON le 2023 ukuthi ama players South Africa, just let them dance, yabo. Let them play ibhola labo, yabo. And then that's what we've seen the World Cup. That's what we've needed, yabo, to actually play better than amanyama games wadlalile. But another candidate, and I get call mention but I feel like he would be a good South African coach, a good Bafana coach moving forward. Is Jose Rivero, former Orlando Pirates coach. The reason I'm voting for Jose Rivero is, one, Jose Rivero knows South African football. Usayazi culture yama players of South Africa. He knows the environment, he knows the expectations. Two, he's a very good coach. There's no one who can deny that. Lenda Achivile, Orlando Pirates, 5 trophies in 3 years. Evusa, a dead Orlando Pirates team, like a completely lost Orlando Pirates team. Why Vusa, why like, even the way Orlando Pirates engakhona manje is because of what Jose Rivero has started. Yabo. He believes in young players. Yabo. Which is yabona bomfukengi, abonkota, abombogazi. I'm a player that Jose Rivero gave a chance. Ukuthi baz express. Yabo. And he will continue doing that. Bafana. And another reason is very good. It's speaking in the media. Yabo, very professional. Akazi izinto as unnecessary. Jose Rivero usho into ezo defender attention and negative. Like, look at the Saleng situation. Sakumbula the situation le yaka Saleng. What's happening with Saleng? Jose Rivero bebuza leonto each and every press conference. The same question. Jose Rivero velasho uthi, I have nothing to say. The club will speak about that match. Must say decide the club. Yabo. Akazigeni indaba ezingafuni yena. Yabo. We need low coach ozoba level-headed futhi media, because at times Hugo Broos sometimes leonto le media ibuye imhlule, yabo. wayebuye ayithathele phezulu kakhulu yabo. Jose Rivero is level-headed yabo. And as I've said, he gives opportunities to young players. That is what we need yabo. I think Jose Rivero can be a very, very good appointment for iBafana Bafana, and it's igama that a lot of people abangalinakile, but he would be yabo. And Jose Rivero uyakwazi ukufoba i-bond yabo with ama players. Look at the Orlando Pirates, the bond that they have. Go back to what I'm saying. Yaqalwa Jose Rivero le bond le, and he will make that bond strong again for iBafana Bafana yabo. And he lets players express themselves. He lets players dance. Jose Rivero akaba restrict yabo, and he's a very good tactical coach for Futhi. He knows how to play big games. Look at the amount of games he was winning, big games he was winning at Orlando Pirates. He reached the semi-final CAF with ama academy players yabo. So I feel like Jose Rivero can also be a good candidate. What do you think?
Yeah, lastly, I totally agree with you, man. He's a very good also candidate for that job. Like he has proven himself that he can be the right guy for this position, based on what he have achieved with Orlando Pirates, how the team plays, how he contributes to the young South African stars like the like of Oborele, Mbogazi, Kota. So he's that guy, man. He's that guy who understands the philosophy of South African football, who believe on the youngsters, and also who know how to win games. That's one thing I like about him. He cannot play nice on some tough games, but he can get you results. That's the coach you want on the national team, because obviously to play nice football you don't have like enough time to prepare. It's only like 2 weeks a maximum, you understand? But we need someone who can be able to win games, man. Someone who can be able to win games, to do the right analysis and come with the proper plan. So I believe also he's the right guy for this position.
Yeah, and Jose Rivero is a humble person, and angeke azafuna. I don't see him as someone ozofuna like ukuthi mayezo appoint azofuna ukuthi afike ne-technical team yakhe yonke leyo nto leyo, because Orlando Pirates wafika abahlala aboncikazi yabo, bekhona aboncikazi, was like, okay, it's fine, ngizofika ngiyi-1 yabo. And then Orlando Pirates gave him an opportunity ukuthi alethe one technical coach, which was the wase-Algeria, who ended up leaving yabo. So he'll be able to continue doing a job with Helman Mkhelele yabo, which I think ukuthi would be a good thing. I don't want Abo Helman Mkhelele to leave, because they already know iBafana Bafana. They were there kule journey up until now yabo. So yeah, man, exciting times for iBafana Bafana, honestly, on my opinion. I'm excited about the future. I just hope we continue where we left off. Whoever coach abamthathayo, I hope it's the right coach. I hope we continue and improve and challenge and continue qualifying for Abo World Cup consistently. And now for me, the next project is to try and win CAF. I mean AFCON. That's the next project for me for iBafana Bafana. But I don't know if there's anything Jaya Musafun we add.
The only thing is what I'm expecting from Bafana Bafana is the continuity. That's the thing. I'm expecting the continuity. I'm expecting us to not track back, to go back. I'm expecting us to move forward, try to be a bit more better than we are. And also, just try to keep the technical team, keep everyone on that stuff, you understand? So, and also whenever you bring someone, make sure you bring the right guy who understand that role and the expectation that South African have about anyone who is that position, and someone who can deliver results, someone who can make sure that he maintain that standard that Hugo Broos set. So that's only I can say.
Hopefully, Isafa can make the right thing, the right decision, and really excited about the future of Bafana Bafana. But other than that, that's it for our video today, guys. Yeah, please, guys, support us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, comments, do all those nice things. Tell us your thoughts about Bafana Bafana over the past 5 years. What's your expectations? Who's the next coach you would like for Bafana Bafana to appoint? We want to know your opinions. No one is right, no one is wrong. It's just an opinion thing. Ball is an opinion thing. We talk and breed football here on this channel all the time. Man, it's your boy Nhlanhla Nhlakazini Mdima. I was joined by my co-host Nkonzo Buthelezi, and we are out. Wola.